Good morning. Welcome to As My Wheels Have Started to Spin. Remember last week when I was talking about how it was an odd thing that the weather was so bad that it was frozen? I had another one this morning. So that's now 2 days in the month of February where my car has been frozen shut. So maybe I'll change the series to As My Car Defrosts. We'll find out. All right, today is Monday, February 11th. We're coming up on Valentine's Day. Had a really good weekend. Spent a good chunk of time on Friday night and Saturday day working on the Facebook composer list and was able to make nice strides there. Added to it a segment of featured composers. So that video is beginning to look real nice, real professional. And I almost did the royal we. I'm actually starting to have some good feedback from people. Had one of my composers who was very upset because he wasn't on the list and only found out that I had actually included him on the previous list. So at least my workflow is working fine, and we chatted and got it all straightened around. So I'll see what I can do to help him out on that going forward. But also spent time reworking my corner studio, I call it. Basically, it's the place where I practice my guitar. I've got the computer set up again. I was working with tablets, and it was a great experience to be able to use such a small device to do it. Unfortunately, all of the different connectors that I want to be able to use for the audio recording and then the MIDI recording and things of that nature, I just don't have enough inputs on the Android devices I have to be able to do it. So I went back to a computer for that, and it'll, I think, be nice because I'm going to also use the computer to do 3 or 4 camera recording and be able to do that live. So that will be the focus for the next 4 to 5 days, is getting that studio set up to be more professional in nature. I'm using Reaper, and I've had some challenges with my personal experience with Reaper, so I need to get more training done on that. But that's why we do this, is so that we can actually, I can actually develop into a little bit better composer and engineer, so on and so forth. So, story to tell. I guess the story for the weekend was me. I was faced with a lot of challenges with this corner recording facility. It's been bugging me for months, and finally bit the bullet and went ahead and did it. Now, I'm not extremely happy with how it's turned out yet, and I could very easily just quit. But I'm going to redouble my efforts, as I mentioned, and I'm going to plug on to get to the next level of recording. As I know other people have done tremendous things with Reaper, and it's just me and my understanding of how to use the tool that's lacking at this point in time. So continue, and I will eventually get to the goal that I have, which is to be able to record professional quality recordings and mixes through that computer, and be able to then produce those on a 2 to 3 days basis, get it out there. So that's what I have for that today. And I think that will be plenteous for today. Because again, I value your time. I know it's extremely important to you guys. You cannot get that time back. I appreciate the investments you've made to watch this. And remind myself that every time that we ask somebody to for some of their time, always endeavor to over-deliver on that time and provide them the value that they are looking for, and then some. And with that, enjoy and have a marvelous day.